Who is your perfect client? Hey, what's up? Josh back with another Life According to Josh. When we talk about building a business, one of the first places we want to start is the ICP, the Ideal Client Profile. And this is always tough because you'll hear people say like niche down, blue ocean, find the absolute targeted person. What ends up happening is a lot of people, even I, get stuck and freeze here. And so you might be trying to build your business thinking, who do I go after? Who's my ideal client? I think that most people have it almost backwards. They start building an ideal client profile, then they start dumping something into them. Think that that can be a bit backwards, even though business school will tell you differently. And they're like, no, you need to find out what people want and then build it for them, not the other way around. Don't build the thing and then hope somebody wants it, which to a degree I agree with. However, you don't necessarily know exactly who your market is for exactly what you have to offer. So I recommend picking a couple of niches and A/B testing things. Your messaging, your marketing, this type of way you sell to them, your authentic enrollment. And so let's say, for example, you have designed some kind of really nice postural seat for the car. And you're like, you know who this would be great for? I think like moms, pregnant moms who like want to, not have such a painful back. This would be great for them. So you start reaching out to them. You think this is going to be awesome. It doesn't always work. Or for some reason, you're like, where do I get pregnant moms' numbers? Do people advertise that they're pregnant on LinkedIn? And so maybe that doesn't work. And so you start to think, what's another ICP I could possibly have that this ergonomic backrest would be really good for? So you think, truckers. Truckers actually do advertise like what they do and say, this is my job. And so you can find them and they're associated with companies often, and you can work your way through connecting with them, finding their emails, their phone numbers. You can go to truck stops and say, hey, what do you think of this? Like there's ways to find them, and you can test messaging on them. And you can keep going down that path and you go, okay, that didn't work. So then I was showing it to them. They didn't seem to like the product that much. So do you scrap it because that ICP didn't work? No, you can keep testing ICP after ICP. I think a lot of people get stuck here and they think they need to have the perfect ICP before they can move. I completely disagree. I think you should have a couple and test them and see which one works, because it might be the way your products or service is designed and wrapped up, like the offering. It could be that they don't like. It could be that the ICP is wrong. Like maybe it's not truckers, maybe it's not moms, maybe it's, dog walkers after a long day, or like this is the best chair in the world. Like, right? It could be any number of those things. And so until you can A/B test a whole bunch of different people and start doing it today, then you start getting feedback like this would be good, but it's this. And you're like, okay, which one do I take? And then you can just see, okay, well, I talked to 100 of them, 100 of them, and 100 of them. This one got me 5 meetings. This one got me 4 meetings. This one's got me 8 meetings. They want me to change the product all completely. They don't want me to change the product at all. So 8 meetings, no product change. They kind of like it. This will be your ICP for the time being. You put a lot of effort and energy here. It didn't really cost you money necessarily to do that. It just took your time to connect with them, find the networks where they exist, right? There's lots of places where different ICPs will be, and you need to A/B test a bunch of different messaging, product design, offering, the way you sell needs to be tested, and you need that feedback. It's the more data you have, the better it's going to be for when you make the decision to adjust the product or find a new ICP. Because if you've tried 100 outreaches and no one's getting back to you and you don't know why, it could be the wrong ICP. It could be that the product is not what they want, the service isn't what they want. It could be that just the messaging is bad, but how do you know that? If that's all you've done, just 100 people and I haven't heard a thing. So that's why test a few different places, get that information out, and start seeing if any of these ICPs, and then we can work our way up to, is it the messaging? Is it the product? Is it the offering? Is it the way I sell? Or is it the ICP, right? Because if you have a cool dog collar, but you're up against 1,000 different dog collars, it's not exactly a blue ocean situation, unless it's a dog collar that's leashless. And you're like, oh my gosh, they like, don't pull it. Wow, this is amazing, right? So these are the kind of ways you want to start to find things. So don't be worried about, do I have the right ICP? Try a couple of different ones. Be like, I'll try realtors and insurance brokers, and then I'll also try people who work at different spaces, and I'll get truckers and pregnant moms, and just, test 3 or 4, send out the information, get the feedback. The minimum I'd say for any of this is about 300-ish people, because usually 300 outreaches tends to go to about 5 or 6 meetings, and 5 or 6 meetings usually tends into like actual detailed, strong feedback and conversations, 1 or 2. So 300 is the goal for outreach. If it's in person, you've already done it. You probably only need about 5 to 10 per group, and that should be plenty of information. All right, enjoy getting a good ICP, everybody.